questions?
You just witness make you think differently about going ahead with this war or even putting troops on the ground in the Middle East?
3 times. Reporters asked Trump 3 times, "Will you send American soldiers into Iran?" And 3 times he refused to answer. Not a yes, not a no, just silence. And in war, silence from the President of the United States means only one thing. Something is coming, stay with me, because in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what Trump is planning, why the 82nd Airborne just cancelled all their training, and why military experts are saying the next 30 days could change the Middle East forever. Iran's nuclear sites, military bases, command centers, all hit in a single night. It was the biggest US military operation since the Iraq War, but the very next morning, a reporter asked Trump the one question everyone wanted answered. "Mr. President, will you send ground troops into Iran?" Trump looked at the camera and said, "We'll see what happens. That's it. We'll see what happens." Not a reassurance, not a denial. Every president before a ground invasion has said the same vague words. Bush said it before Iraq, Obama said it before Syria, and now Trump is saying it about Iran. The 82nd Airborne, the biggest clue. Here's where it gets serious. The 82nd Airborne Division, America's most elite rapid deployment force, suddenly and without explanation cancelled all training operations this week. Now why does that matter? Because the 82nd Airborne has one job. They don't defend, they don't wait. They jump in first. They were the first boots on the ground in Afghanistan, first in Iraq, first in Panama. When the 82nd Airborne stops training, it means they're not preparing anymore. It means they're ready. Military analysts are calling this the clearest signal yet that a ground operation is being actively considered at the Pentagon right now. What would a ground operation actually look like? Now, Trump isn't going to march 100,000 soldiers into Tehran. That's not the plan. Here's what military experts believe the real options are. Option 1, special forces only. Small teams, Delta Force, Navy SEALs. Go in, destroy remaining nuclear sites underground that airstrikes can't reach. Get out, clean, fast, deniable. Option 2, limited ground assault. A targeted invasion of Iran's western border through Iraq. Secure key military zones. Force Iran to the negotiating table. Not an occupation, a pressure move. Option 3, full regime change. The most extreme option. Push all the way to Tehran. Remove what's left of the Iranian government. Install a transitional authority. This is what Trump means when he says unconditional surrender. Right now, option 1 is most likely, but the door to option 2 is wide open. Why Iran cannot stop it? Here's the cold reality for Iran right now. Their supreme leader, Khamenei, is dead. Their air defense systems destroyed. Their navy crippled in the first 48 hours. Their nuclear facilities hit multiple times. Iran is fighting blind, leaderless, and without air cover, and America knows it. The US currently has 2 aircraft carrier strike groups in the region, over 40,000 troops positioned across Kuwait, Qatar and Bahrain, F-22 Raptors and B-2 stealth bombers on standby. Iran's only real weapon left, proxy militias, Hezbollah, the Houthis, Iraqi militia groups. And that's exactly why Trump won't rule out boots on the ground, because airstrikes alone cannot stop what's coming from those groups. What happens next? Military insiders say the window for a ground decision is the next 30 days. If Iran's remaining leadership doesn't surrender, or if proxy attacks on US bases continue, Trump will authorize the next phase. The US has already pre-positioned equipment. The soldiers are already there. The plans are already drawn. All that's missing is one order, and if that order comes, this won't just be a Middle East story anymore. Russia is watching, China is watching, the entire world is watching. Trump said, "We'll see what happens." Now you know exactly what happens looks like. If you want to stay ahead of this war before the mainstream media catches up, subscribe right now, because this story is just getting started.